Hello everyone, this is MopBot, this is a Redstone tutorial, and this is how to use string as a button. So what you see here is a little contraption that I put together, and you can't really see it that well, but on top of this andesite block there is a piece of string, and if I hit F3 you'll see on the right over here it says Minecraft tripwire, and that is just string. Obviously it's not hooked up to any kind of tripwire hook, but if I walk over it you'll see that right there, that lamp, just kind of flickered on and off, and all this redstone over here activated. So what happens here is this redstone block is bud powering this piston, which means that when this piston receives a block update, it will think it's being powered from this block and then extend. This redstone block then pushes up to this repeater, which powers this dust, which inverts this torch, which pulls this piston back, which then makes this piston retract, and when the dust is here, it also powers this redstone lamp, the output. And so if you watch the F3 screen over here, you'll see right here where it says powered, because when you place string it then becomes tripwire, so that's why it has this little powered feature here. But if you watch it, right now it says false, and then you walk over it, and I forgot to keep looking at it, but now it says true when I'm on it. And that counts as a block update, which will update this piston. So I've seen this done using this tripwire, hookless tripwire, basically, in a lot of recent builds from a lot of YouTubers, but I haven't seen it done quite like this yet. I've seen a lot of them with the piston underneath the string, and of course the string works like anywhere. So placing it as a block update, but then walking on it right here, that'll work next to it. And what happened? Oh, that was weird. Walk over it again. So yeah, it'll happen anywhere as long as breaking a block. So you can also use this just as placing a block to activate it, but string is pretty cool because you can't really see it that well, especially if you're in an HD pack like I am, and it becomes a little bit harder to see. But yeah, it's really quite useful. And then to build it, obviously it looks really simple, but I'll go ahead and do a tutorial for it anyways. So to do this, you're going to need the blocks that you see in my inventory, and you want to start with placing the piece of string right there, and then have a sticky piston out like this with a redstone block on top of it, and then a redstone block diagonal from this piston right like this, and then come back a few blocks and place a piston right there, and then that will extend when you get the rest of the stuff in here. But then, like kind of cornerstone to this redstone block here, you want to place a repeater. That'll go up into a block with dust on it, which I do not have on me. Here we go. And then diagonal to that, or next to the redstone dust, you want to have a torch right like this. That'll be powered, and then you'll see that this moves into position. And then on the other side of this block, you can have a repeater here for your output. You could have a repeater here for your output, or you could have a repeater, or you could have dust up like that. You can make that your output. You could make a block on top of this your output. Really anywhere that there's a block that receives power will work as an output. I'm just going to use that one because that's what I did over there. And so now you'll see if you walk on top of the string, it'll kind of activate. There we go. It's a little bit harder when I'm recording because it lags up. If you lag, it might not work quite right, or at least you won't see it work. So let's walk over it again. There you go, and it worked. So, like I said, it's starting to be very more common in the community. A lot of people using it. I just haven't seen someone do it quite like this. Of course, if you've seen someone with the same contraption, please leave a link in the video description. But as far as I know, no one has done one just like this yet. So anyways, this has been MopBot, and I'm out.